Yeah. All right, Mikel. I know you got a win in real life. All right, calm down. Yeah, I predicted 2 and you got 4. Yeah, you played very well. But are you doing as well as we are in the save? No. And do you get a chance of playing Bayern Munich today? No. There you go. So, who's really the better manager? Yeah, it probably still is you. Yeah, all right, fine. Well, you watched today. He doesn't really actually watch the series. Could you, though? Could you actually watch the series? Oh, it's actually not him on the phone. Okay. That's a very tenuous thing to start an intro, but things are going well for Arsenal fans in real life now after the weekend. Hopefully, I can make it even better. We take on Bayern today, and we have a 1-0 lead. And more importantly, we're top of the league. Drop the intro. That's right, viewers. Drink it in. We are top of the table with only 9 games left to go. We have won 5 on the bounce in the league. City are stuttering. We are 9 points ahead of United. Everyone has played the same amount of games. You kind of get the feeling now that it is a 2-horse race. We've scored the same amount of goals. We've conceded a few more. But the most important thing is that we have our noses in front. And we're still in the Champions League. Could this finally be the year? Bloody well hope so. So I'll go through this since the last time we met, which has actually only been 2 games. Both of them we won. 2 very contrasting performances. A 5-0 thumping of Wolves away was pretty much the ultimate performance. We were so damn good. It was unreal. And then we followed up by playing West Ham, where we were so damn bad, but somehow managed to get a last-minute winner through Max Aarons. It was a absolutely crazy game of football, and I wish that I'd recorded it now. We'd done that with the Bayern game. But instead, we've got an away trip to Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, which should be quite difficult. It's going to be a tough episode, but I'm expecting us to beat Bayern. Chelsea, not 100% sure. And obviously, we are carrying a 1-0 lead from the first leg away in Munich. But we have got one injury, and that's the Simba Bentley, so he will not be playing today. Instead, Luca Engler is going to step in, and he's going to be playing as the advanced playmaker. And other than that, actually, we're going to keep with the same team that's been faring us so well recently. Donnarumma's in goal. Tiemann, De Ligt, Wood and Aarons make up the back 4. Then you've got Torreira and Engler in the middle. Davies, Armada, Pedrinho with Ablas up front. Ablas is back on absolute flames. But in the last game as well, Fabio Silva came on against West Ham to get 2 goals. So he's obviously in relatively good form as well, which is exactly what we need. 2 strikers going at it. And don't make that rude. They're playing pretty much the same team that we played last time. They've got Tonali, Tolisso, Camavinga, Bergwijn. Sewell's in there. It's a very good team. It's slightly a bit older than it used to be, but not bad. We should win this game, though. We're at home. We're very good at home for the most part, touch wood. So hopefully we will get another win today, and that will take us through to the quarter-finals of the Champions League, in which we have quite a good record, actually. In the majority of the times we play the Champions League, we tend to go quite deep in the competition. I don't know if that's just because we're a bit big time, but I'm not really sure how we managed to do it. We always seem to get quite difficult draws, but somehow find a way to turn up against the big clubs in Europe, just not in the Premier League. Hopefully this year we're going to make a difference in every single aspect. As we have the first highlight here, Pedrinho whipping the ball in. Ablas is at the bar. I don't believe it. He's headed it straight against the beans on toast. Unreal. Univar down the wing, and Aarons has got there first. Can we break on them here? Armada, not the best touch in the world. Good ball over the top, and the Ablas, the pace. Ablas! Oh, how has he missed? And we are the better at the start of it, but Bayern are the ones kind of doing the pressing at the moment. But now, can we hit them on the counter as Davies picks the ball up from the corner? Davies, lovely run here from him. Go on, Alfonso, keep going against his old team, remember. Davies bends it, brilliant save there by Marquez. What a save. Not quite got the power on it from Davies, but it was one hell of a run, I'll give him that. Peds whips the ball and Davies tees it, not quite. Armada on the ball. We get 1 goal here, I feel like it's all over. Peds, lovely run. Ablas heads it. Oh, it's just over the bar. It's coming. I can feel it. I feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I wonder actually if I do ever get a career on YouTube and it doesn't work out. I wonder maybe if I could have a career as a singer. What do you think in the comment section? I definitely couldn't have a career in grooming. Have you seen this beard? It's just so big. I look like Brian Blessed. Tieman's on the ball to Torreira, to Engler, to Almada, Ablas, he's hit it, over to Pedrinho, he's put it in, a wonderful goal from Pedrinho, And I can't keep up the Brian Blessed impression. If any of you don't know who Brian Blessed is, A, what is wrong with you? And second of all, I'm going to look really old and really stupid. Great ball there by Ablas. I mean, it's really poor defending by Alaba. He's got nowhere near it. Pedrinho on his wrong foot bends it round Marquez. Wrong foots him. Great finish. 1-0. I love Pedrinho. He's got to be one of the most underrated players in the series. He's underrated on the game. He's so good. And he always turns up in the big matches. Nearly always turns up when I really need him to. 1-0 at the break then. Very, very good. Going to say assertively. I'm very pleased with your performance, lads. Keep it up. We've been easily the better team here. Bayern have had one real moment, and that was an Univar long shot. Other than that, we've been absolutely in control of this game. Pedrinho here, over a free kick, bends at the back post, Delete heads it. Oh, is it the bar? Is it? Right, an hour gone. I don't want to say it's job done, but it's not far off, really, is it? I'm going to bring on Luca Mottalara for Armada, and I'm also going to bring on Fabio Silva for Ablas. Just got to keep those two fit and firing. Ablas and Almada are the key to our attacking football. So if I can keep them fit, all the better. And I also need to try and get Fabio Silva and Mortalara into a bit of form. Mortalara is an odd one. He's got all the talent in the world, but I've just not really found time to play him. Mainly just because obviously, Almada's been so good this year. But I want to try and give him a bit more time than I have done. Looks like it's going to be another comfortable 1-0 for us here, to be fair. We've not done too much wrong or set a foot wrong today. Davies is going to come off. I'm going to bring on Mo Salah for the last few minutes or so. Pedrinho's going to go out to the left. Salah's going to go on the right. Let's see if Mo can get a goal. He has scored already, I think, 3 goals for us so far, which is a pretty good return in about 4 games. So obviously the Egyptian King is making a little bit of a bit of a splash in the Arsenal pond. That's a lovely way of putting it. I like that. Bergwijn, Henrique hits it. Great save by Donnarumma. He turned it onto the bar. What a save that is. That's genuinely left me a bit stunned. How he got there, I'll never know. We have won 1-0, and let's be fair, it was pretty comfortable. But we were rocking a little bit towards the end there. But we got through it. Good win, boys. Well done. Champions League quarter-final is secured. When's the draw for the next round? That's what I want to know. Oh, there it is, actually. It's after the Chelsea game. So we'll have the Chelsea game, and we'll also have the draw for the quarterfinals there as well, and the semis. That's going to be exciting. Oh, you are joking. Mo Salah is injured for around about 9 weeks. I can get him out for 9 weeks with a hip injury. That's going to absolutely wreck Mo. He's 33 now. I can't see him coming back from that. Oh, piss off. It's doing that thing now. Whenever I have a moment of joy, just have to throw something in. It couldn't have been like a 3-week one. Do you know what I mean? Like a strain. I can take that. I can understand that. But flipping 3 months or whatever. Piss off. Got a couple of big games there as well. United are playing Brighton and City are also playing. They're playing Bournemouth away, which is a tough game because Bournemouth have been very good this year. Can Bournemouth do us another favour and take points off City? Oh, Bournemouth beat them. Bournemouth beat City. This now takes a little bit of the pressure off for the Chelsea game. But think about it. We win this. We win this game. We are suddenly 4 points clear. From being 8 behind at the start of January to 4 points clear. That's incredible. Yeah, so the only change we've actually made is that Simba Bentley is going to come back in for Engler, who didn't do anything wrong, actually. He's been really good in recent weeks as Engler. But him and Torreira, as in Bentley and Torreira, have such a good partnership, it'd be wrong to split them up. Other than that, it is as you were. Kieran Tierney makes a return on the bench. And yes, I'm saying Tierney now, not Tierney. Because I've had it pointed out to me in the comment section. Thank you so much. I had no idea that his name was actually Tierney, not Tierney. So thank you. The man we really need to watch out for is Gabriel Santos Silva, who annoyingly is a player that I let go after he got no goals for us, and now he's become a world-class talent. We all had a feeling it would probably happen. It's just annoying that it has. Chelsea are 5th in the league, and they're chasing a Champions League spot. So ideally, we could do with, if we can get a win here, it makes a big statement. But more importantly for me, is just the idea of trying to come away from here without losing. I want to keep up momentum by getting positive results. We've got a North London derby after this, which I won't show, unfortunately. We've had a lot of North London derbies, so I'm sure you'll forgive me for missing one of them. But if we can win this, it sets us in really good stead going forward, because this is one of the hardest fixtures we've got left this season. So to get a win here would make a really, really big statement and a big advantage for us going into the latter stages. Torreira over this ball, whips it in, and Paddy heads it clear. Only as far as Delete, who finds it. Armada! Oh my god! Oh, it's only inches wide. How has he missed? Oh, it was a beautiful shot. So unlucky there, but a good start from the boys here. You know, One thing I have enjoyed all the way through the save is that we've been very dangerous from set pieces. We do tend to make a lot of chances from second balls and winning headers, and it's good because I've made quite a big physical team for the most part. So I'm quietly... It always gives you a chance if you're quite good from set pieces because you don't have to be playing well. You can be solid and then just nick one. Do you know what I mean? And that's the best thing about being quite decent at set pieces. It's just such a great way of getting 3 easy goals if you can play that way. Great tackle there by Bentley. You are joking. That is not a... What? Simba Bentley's been sent off for that challenge even though the ball's gone into the crowd. That is a joke. Well, that puts the cat amongst the pigeons, doesn't it? I mean, I brought him back in today to not do stuff like that. You flipping idiot. You donkey. Risky as it is, I am actually going to change the shape. I'm going to take Pedrinho off, and I'm going to bring Engler on. And then we're going to stick with that for the time being. I'm going to take Max Aarons off wing-back. We'll get him on wing-back defend, actually, instead. So he's not going to bomb forward as much. I mean, that's a bollocks decision. I'm sorry. That is a nonsense decision. I will be appealing that. They said it was an appalling tackle. For a start, he won the sodding ball. Second of all, it went into the crowd, which is how you can tell that he won the ball. It's absolute nonsense, but we're still playing better than Chelsea are here. Amada into Ablas. Go on, son. Ablas. Oh, what a woeful finish. That decision. It's ruined what could have been a particularly good game of football, and I'm just really annoyed because it looked like such a good tackle. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. I've gone full Mourinho here. If I had water bottles in this house, I'd throw them around. And yes, before everyone says it, I know I've got plenty of bottles. I've done enough bottle jobs. Well, we're doing alright. I'm going to say a set at half time. I'm pretty pleased. We are down to 10 men. I'm going to take Davies off though. I'm going to make a slight change. I'm going to bring on Fabio Silva. And this is a bit dodgy, but I'm actually going to go even more attacking. So I'm going to have Silva and Ablas up front. And we're going to focus play through the middle. And we're going to hit it long. And we're going to go right over the top. We're doing enough at the moment. There have been no highlights in the second half. And that's just because we're shutting Chelsea out right now. A 0-0 still gives us a point on City. And I'm just hoping we can nick a goal from somewhere. And unfortunately, there's a highlight. And it looks like it might be to the Blues. They've given it to Williams. Williams, great ball over to Adams. We're a little bit too tight. We're finding it hard to get out to the man. They overload. Salgado, Fati. Great save by Donnarumma. That's the second best save that he's made today. Well, no, that's probably the best save he's made today, but that's the second absolutely world-class save that Donnarumma has made to keep us in the game. What a save. Foden, don't let him shoot. De Smet, don't let him shoot. Just don't let them shoot. Williams to De Smet, to Foden, De Smet, Foden. Lovely 1-2 play between the two of them there. They found Barco out there. Oh, you could have nicked the ball off him there, surely. Adams whips it in. De Smet. What a goal by Harry De Smet. And we couldn't hold out. What a goal. We couldn't hold out. We got to go for it now. Let's go attacking. This will be so us. On a day where City... I feel robbed. I feel cheated by the ref. It's good bowling by Tyler Adams, but I feel cheated by this ref. Lovely finish. I feel absolutely done by the ref here today. On the one day where City lose a game away from home. Can we make the most of it? Of course we can't. Because we've been screwed over by this pleb in the middle. Adams, I mean, come on, boys. Just put a foot in, for God's sake, but not like Bentley. Barco whips it in. Great header by Nathan Wood, only as far as Williams, and you kind of feel that they've got the game in the grasp of their hands at the moment. We're just trying to get hold of the ball desperately. That's a lovely bit of play. Barco, he's hit over the bar. It's a woeful finish. And annoyingly, I think the refs won this for them, and it's really, really annoying. Says they're outstanding at times. I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. I'm going to say to the team, unlucky. It would have been nice to win, but not today. Because ultimately, what we meant to do, the ref's a complete clown. I'm not happy. That's just really, really put a bit of a sour note on it there. We're in such good form. And I'm just annoyed because we've been done by a reffing decision. Oh, we got our annual youth take into... Oh, God. If he's the best player, then we're absolutely screwed. Well, at least we got the draw to look forward to, but I just... Annoyance doesn't quite describe it right now. That's... Especially because City lost. I mean, it took the pressure off us because City lost, but I see that as a chance to get 4 points ahead, you know, and we've just... We haven't bottled it there, to be fair. We just got absolutely done over by some nonsense. If you think it was a red card in the comment section, please do let me know. Maybe I'm just getting caught up in the heat of the moment, but to me, didn't even think that it looked like one. Not even close to being a red card. Just nonsense. So there we go, to end the episode, quarter-final of the Champions League. Us, Barca, Inter, Man City, Milan, Napoli, Tottenham, Juventus, or Zebra. Inter out first. Napoli, all Italian tie. Juve against Spurs. Oh, this is going to be bad. Please be Milan. Arsenal, Man City, and Milan and Barcelona. Of course Barcelona get flipping Milan. Of course they do. Sugar. Right, well, we got City. We've got a good record against them this year, to be fair. So it'd be Zebra or Tottenham against Inter or Napoli, and Milan or Barcelona against Arsenal or City. Right, okay. So I think what the best thing to do now is to save on episodes as well, because we're getting near towards the climax of the season. There's a lot of big games coming. I want to do both the City games back to back. So what we'll do is we'll play both City games, but we'll leave the Norwich one out in the middle. I'll obviously tell you what happens, but we'll play both City games in the Champions League on camera. Oh, I just sneezed. So it wasn't me just hitting puberty, which is why my voice rose. I'd like to think I've hit puberty. This is all getting very strange. Either way, City games are going to be next in the next episode of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. I will obviously keep you posted on how we get on in between now and then. I want to see what City's run-in's like actually in the Premier League. Is it difficult? No. I think we've got slightly a harder run-in than City's, but if we can kick it off with a win in the North London Derby, that will do us the absolute world of good. Thank you so much for watching the episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, of course, please smash that like button. You've all been doing it recently. Thank you so much. It really does mean the world. If you've enjoyed it, subscribe. There'll be plenty more coming. You're not going to want to miss the Champions League games against City. And until I see you when we are playing them there, stay cool.